From important data indicating a very bullish scenario for Dogecoin to the massive accumulation of it, there is a lot happening right now, so let's talk about it. So first of all, we are now seeing that the overall crypto market is showing no signs of gains, and crypto prices have continued their sideways movement. The market appears to be range-bound as Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and others are currently showing no strength. Feelings of fear and uncertainty are still looming over cryptos as investors are preferring to sit on the sidelines. We can see here that the crypto fear and greed index is now sitting at the 21 level, and it is showing us that there is extreme fear sentiment in the market. This fear and uncertain sentiment among investors is one of the main reasons why we have been seeing these sluggish price movements in the market. And now, let's come to the big update for Dogecoin. So according to experts, Dogecoin price may gain momentum as investors are accumulating it on exchanges. We are now seeing that crypto exchange Robinhood is hoarding Dogecoin on behalf of investors. And it appears that the price of Doge can enter an uptrend as investors in the equity markets accumulate it. The key thing to note here is that this development reduces the current supply. Robinhood portfolios contain 1/3 of Doge supply for stock exchange investors. The exchange maintains it in 8 wallet addresses on behalf of the traders on its platform. Historically, when investors keep Dogecoin in their wallets, the circulating supply of it decreases, and a decrease in supply could trigger a Dogecoin rally. Besides, we are seeing here that analysts have assessed Dogecoin's price performance and are expecting a rally. FX Street analysts believe that Dogecoin's price could rise by 4 to 5% from here. They believe that the 18 cents price level is key here. This is because in October 2021, the capitulation zone started below this level. So this is historically an important price level for it. And this development makes 18 cents a critical psychological level for Dogecoin's price. While it can fall further from here, analysts argue that above 18 cents, the bullish momentum of Doge could gain momentum and rise to the upside by gaining 35%. Now another bullish thing for Doge is that despite its current downtrend, it has not been a deterrent for buyers who proceed to pour cash into it. Most notably, Dogecoin whales have been active as they are accumulating huge quantities of Doge during its downtrend. As per data from Into the Block, over a 24-hour time frame, these wallets had raised their holdings by one other 6.8%, placing the present share of Doge held by whales at 66%. So it is an important uptick given the low momentum that has rocked Dogecoin of late. And it appears that Dogecoin whales themselves look to be the largest believers of it given how much they have purchased just lately. All in all, we are now seeing that Dogecoin whales have been ramping up their shopping in the course of the latest downtrend. And this transfer on the part of whales may level to a restoration rally within the close to future. And with that being said, let's come to Bitcoin for a minute. So Bitcoin is still stuck in the 39K price range, and it has been hovering around this level for the last couple of days. It appears that it has been facing strong resistance from the 42K price level. In fact, this is the same level where it has faced rejection during the last time when it started a slight upward rally. So the overall outlook is looking bearish for Bitcoin. However, it appears that Bitcoin is not going to face a massive crash from here. So according to the Confluence floor model of popular crypto market analyst Plan C, Bitcoin should never fall below the 26K price level again. The Confluence floor model is pointing to 26K as the absolute bottom for Bitcoin. And according to Plan C, Bitcoin has only touched the model's chart 3 times in history, and these were the 3 best times to buy over the last 10 years. So currently, according to this model, the floor for Bitcoin is rising by about $100 per day. Plan C further adds that the 30-day and 90-day change on the Confluence floor model chart is 1%. So what we are now seeing is that not only Bitcoin has hit the bottom, it is currently in the best buy phases. So this is giving us a bullish outlook for Bitcoin, and we can expect some positive movement from it in the coming weeks. Meanwhile, some proponents expect that Bitcoin's price is going to break out of the wedge for a leg up by mid-April. So amidst the prevailing tensity in global markets, Bitcoin has seen growing impetus coming in from varied sources. Talking about adoption and acceptance, nations across the globe have been considering either adopting or regulating cryptos. And we are now seeing that protagonists from the crypto industry are expecting 3 Bitcoin spot ETFs rolling out this year. Moreover, some of which could be happening as early as April. So if this happens, it is going to be an ultra-bullish update for Bitcoin and the broader crypto market. And this is exactly why the second quarter looks brighter for Bitcoin and cryptos considering these factors. And we are now getting more and more confirmation that the quarter is looking pretty promising for Bitcoin. And according to Cathie, who is the founder of Fairlead Strategies, Bitcoin may clear the current 42K to 44K resistance zone. And the new resistance zone may be laid for at around 50K to 51K. And Stockton believes that a clear breakout from these levels may ignite a significant upswing beyond 55K at the earliest. On the other hand, Ron William, the founder of RW Market Advisory, believes that Bitcoin may showcase a strong upside breakout between 44K and 46K very soon. The analyst believes that the geopolitical tensions may assist the Bitcoin price surge by slashing the current narrow trend, and if it manages to break through the 45K positions, then the path towards 54K may be cleared very soon. Meanwhile, we are now seeing that Bitcoin is actually doing better than gold amid the current financial situation. When the Ukraine-Russian tussle commenced, gold was selling at 1.8K per troy ounce. Currently, it is going for about 1.9K per troy ounce. On the other hand, at the start of the Russian invasion, Bitcoin was trading at around 37.6K and currently, it is trading at 39.1K, about a 3% differential. The percentage could seem small, but the growth in terms of money is approximately 2K. And seeing this, analysts claim it's time for gold holders to shift to Bitcoin. And as per analyst Marcus Sodiriou, we can definitely see that some Russians are using Bitcoin as a hedge to protect their savings. So this bolsters the idea that Bitcoin can act as digital gold. So this is actually a pretty important thing in seeing this. I think that more and more investors are going to realize the value of Bitcoin and cryptos, and they will embrace it in the future. And with that being said, let's come to Ethereum for a minute. So while the price of Ethereum has remained range-bound, the co-founder of Polygon, Sandeep Nailwal, is optimistic that Ethereum will rule the third generation of the internet. He believes that Ethereum could overwhelmingly dominate Web3. He is saying that their thesis of Web3 is that the whole space is going to evolve in a way where Ethereum or one particular layer won, and we strongly believe that 99% it's Ethereum with its network effects. So the point is that if Ethereum truly dominates Web3, it will get insane traction, and this thing can turn out to be one of the most bullish things for its price. And now, let's come to some important crypto updates. So we are now seeing that crypto firms based in the UAE have been hit with a flood of requests by Russian clients to liquidate billions of dollars worth of cryptos. One crypto executive claims to have received a number of requests from Swiss brokers over the past few days to liquidate billions in Bitcoin, with not one of those requests being for less than $2 billion. So if Russians liquidate such a huge amount of cryptos, it can have severe impacts on the global cryptos market. However, the good thing is that the UAE is not going to do it since it is adopting a neutral stance in this ongoing war. So we will not be seeing such things. Now coming to the next update, we are now seeing that the mayor of Austin is showing great interest in blockchain technology and the crypto world. The Austin mayor believes that the blockchain network could be used as a record system for homeless residents, and he intends to explore cryptos in depth to promote them throughout the state. In fact, in a recent meeting, Austin's leaders have agreed that the blockchain network, the crypto market, and the Web3 systems are good sources of investment. So this is pretty positive news for cryptos, as we are now seeing that a major state in the US is planning to adopt cryptos. Meanwhile, the US SEC is denying applications to establish 2 Bitcoin ETFs based on the spot market. In both cases, the SEC says that they don't meet the minimum legal requirements needed to properly operate a securities exchange platform within the United States. So it appears that the SEC is still not in a mood to approve a spot Bitcoin ETF. However, we know that President Joe Biden has officially signed the executive order on cryptos, and it appears that this move is going to speed up the approval of a spot Bitcoin ETF. We can see here that U.S. asset managers are touting the development as a bullish indicator for the long-awaited spot Bitcoin ETF. So this executive order may help in changing the stance of the SEC on spot ETFs, and it may soon accept the first Bitcoin spot ETF pretty soon. And now coming back to Dogecoin, we have just seen that its circulation supply is declining while whales are currently buying more and more Doge. So this is pretty bullish for it, and this is why I think that it is going to move to the upside pretty soon. In any case, what are your thoughts on this? Where do you think Doge is heading from here? Let me know in the comment section below.